Good morning. December 16th, very important day in history happened in 1984 when the Ashley Lovelace was born. Thank you so much to, yeah, I know. Imagine your lives without me. It would be horrible, right? They're all ignoring me. They're not even, nothing. I got nothing. Anyways, so it's Wednesday, December 16th. It's like 25 degrees out. I have been watching the weather. I've been praying for warmer weather, but it didn't happen. It's 25 degrees. That's what my car told me on the way here this morning. But I am prepared for the day. I will be jumping in the big giant red kettle this morning, following the show, on the show, and raising money for the Salvation Army of Muscatine County. And it will be totally worth it. I have Greg here with me this morning because it's chocolate covered anything day.
Happy birthday to you. I figure since you got me on my birthday, I was going to serenade you on your birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Since you surprised me on mine.
Thank you,
so.
Thank you.
Yes, chocolate anything day. Look at these.
Yeah. We have to make him eat something before the end of the show so that Whit can get a really good screenshot of him embarrassing himself. But we already have something that to do that clip that you made yesterday after the polar plunge.
I don't know what that was like.
Just came
from
frozen organs.
Yes.
I don't know where it came from,
yes.
But
I watched that.
So super important day. Aside from my birthday, our friends at Lutheran Living sponsor this birthday, 1984, obviously a very important day in history, but also the Boston Tea Party, 1774.
All that tea.
All that tea. In fact, Chris helped me by looking up 342 chests of tea.
That's so sad.
And approximate value of that was $18,000. That would have been a lot of money.
What? Did they dump the crumpets with it? A disrespectful comment either. I have no idea.
It also happens to chocolate covered anything day, which I love. I can't chocolate, dip everything in chocolate today. Everybody asks, what the heck's the problem? To be like, first of all, it's Ashley's birthday.
It's Ashley's birthday. That's all you need to say. It's Ashley's birthday, and
chocolate covered anything day.
The bomb. Yeah.
What a great combination for a day.
Right.
That's a good combination for a day. So, I am jumping in the kettle this morning to raise money for the Salvation Army.
What?
I have been talking a million times with Greg, a million times with all of you about the importance of the Salvation Army and all the things that happen because of the money that we're going to be raising throughout this holiday season. But it was super, I couldn't think of a better thing to do on my birthday. I'm like old now, so it's like, it's not like I'm gonna have a birthday party, and
you are in the kettle.
In the kettle.
You're having a birthday party in the kettle.
I'm just gonna have a party of one in the kettle. A kettle party of one, and celebrate that way. Because literally, what better way to celebrate a birthday than helping other people?
Right, and it's a good time to do it too. There's Facebook birthday fundraisers, and then there's like actually get out and do it fundraisers, you know, and this, when you told me about this, I was just kind of like, I wasn't shocked at your generosity because you're a very generous person, very, you know, community minded.
600, I mean,
hey,
or 36,000.
36,000?
36 cents would be okay even.
You know, because every penny literally counts.
Literally, yep.
Like literally, we count every penny.
Like literally, he's gonna count every penny. I'm going to be sitting at the end of the day, okay, where are we at? How many pennies? What do we got? And I'm not encouraging you to bring all of your pennies just to make me sit there and count them. But if that's what you got, that's what you can donate.
We'll take it, yeah.
But very important nonetheless. I want you all to come stop by Hy-Vee today. I'm at the big Hy-Vee just off Highway 61. I'll be right in front of the door in the giant red kettle. You won't be able to miss me. But I want to talk for a second before I head into that kettle. I want to talk about yesterday and how cool it was.
Yes.
So this is how I want to set up the scene for you all. This is how it started. So Detective McCleary and I are slightly competitive. We're a little under in our numbers compared to the Muscatine Police Department at the time, but I keep saying it's the race, McCleary, and he agrees. This is true. The whole time closer, and what are we gonna do to get people excited to donate again? Because we kind of hit like this. I mean, we didn't stop completely, but we kind of hit this plateau where we weren't like climbing steadily like we were at the beginning. So I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm like, why don't we fill the kettle with cold water and you jump in if we hit a certain goal? Yep. Okay. Cool. Well, he talked to other people on the sheriff's department, and they said, well, we can do it too. You know, we'll help you. This is, you know, Battle of the Badges, right? So
I was blown away. I was like, look at all these deputies.
I know. And so we had to change it. We weren't going to do it in the red kettle anymore. We went down to Deep Lakes Park. The water was a balmy, like 28 degrees, I think is what she told me, or something like that.
The temperature outside was 28 degrees. I don't know what the water was.
Yeah, I don't know what the water was, but it was very cold.
It was freezing. I mean,
yeah, the water was freezing cold.
The article said that if the water had not been moving, it would have been frozen.
Yeah.
So it was cold, y'all.
It was very cold.
No joke. It was legit, like bone chilling.
Freezing cold.
Freezing cold.
Yep. So we went down, and Jay said, I have some other people from the sheriff's office, and we're we'll meet you down there. So we went down yesterday. And I think it was like 13 people. So 12 people from the sheriff's office, including, you know, Sheriff Ryan, including the sheriff-elect Quinn. He jumped in, and tons of
Chief Deputy Slight, Artist Slight jumped in.
There were a ton of lieutenants and deputies and detectives and everybody. It was very cool, and we want to share with you. We took a video. Obviously, we had to make sure that we documented this important thing. It was fun to be a part of it, but we want to share the video with you now of the polar plunge for the Salvation Army Battle of the Badges right now.
Oh, yeah.
Getting all prepared. Some people were prepared with their swim trunks. Some people wore their entire uniform, like somebody that's sitting next to me right now. And like you said, though, I mean, you guys went running into the water that was freezing cold. To me, it would have been much easier just to like jump straight in. I would have probably I would want to turn around because it's so cold.
Yeah, and we went all in. We didn't stop at like waist deep or knee deep. We went all in, and then like.
Oh, wait.
Oh, we missed it.
Oh, we missed it. I hope you guys heard the famous. I don't even know what to call it. Famous.
I don't know.
We better rewind it. Can we rewind it?
I don't know what it was that.
Because I mean, I don't know what that sound was exactly. We're gonna rewind it just so you guys.
Here it comes. It's coming up.
Horrible idea.
I love the captain.
Did you hear it?
You heard it.
I don't know. You know, Cooper, like, he was standing there with the camera and turned to me, and I was gonna say something, and it just came out as like, because it was so cold.
It was very.
Listen, so I used to tell folks all the time, do not ask me to jump in the cold water for your fundraiser. I will give you a check, I will give you what I got, but do not ask me to jump in the cold water until someone did it for me.
Yes.
Like with this.
Yep.
And so,
And you're like, oh.
I didn't plan on doing it. That's why I was in my uniform. But as the more deputies came, I just got more and more like, I can't believe this is really happening. And all these deputies are showing up to do this.
Yep.
So I couldn't just let them do it. And it's a fundraiser for Salvation Army for the Christmas campaign. So what kind of officer would I be if I just stood by and watched my fellow law enforcement?
I know. I mean, a lot of them showed up. It was cool. And I mean, it's like you dare them to do something and it's for a good cause, and they all showed up.
Yeah, they do.
And they were freezing their butts off. The captain even came in his kilt, which was pretty amazing.
And then and then did you see, he had his own vehicle he could have gone in, but my van was right there and it was running and the heat was on and it was nice and toasty.
He jumped in the
He got
van.
he didn't get in it, but he opened the driver's side door and I was like,
hey.
Oh, okay, I'll go to the other side.
We're sharing.
He said, sorry, I just had to get to the heat.
Yeah, that's funny.
He's a good guy.
It was really cool to be a part of that and see how many of them showed up to, donation!
Look at that. Look at that.
Thank you. Can I hug you? Your vehicle. Thank you. Yay! Thank you so much.
No, not this one.
Oh, not this one.
Nope.
Just kidding. Psych.
Not this one.
Yay! Got my donation. But it's cool. It's cool to see how important the Salvation Army is, obviously, to our community. And we see, and I want to say, the passion that you see from the people who are doing things like this comes because of your passion and your family's passion and your energy, and it excites other people around you to do exciting things to make a difference. So your family, I swear, it's such a blessing to our community.
It's easy to be excited about what you do when you absolutely love what you do.
Yep.
This is not a job to me. This is part of my life.
Yeah.
And we are, as the officers of Muscatine, our sole purpose of being here is to help make people's lives better. Like I am blessed, and I have the joy of being able to be in moments with people when their anxiety's through the roof because they don't know where their paycheck's coming from, or where their food's coming from, and I get to just be with them those moments and say, listen, there's people here that care about you in these situations, and here's how we can help you, because folks all across this community gave at Christmas time and throughout the year. So I am so thankful to be doing what I'm doing, and it's a part of who we are as officers, and we're blessed to be able to do it. Yeah,
it's very cool to be a part of the Army, like you said. Oh, yay!
Look at that.
Hi! A special delivery.
Just
thank
for
you.
Hot chocolate.
Aw, thank you. How sweet.
And flowers.
Somebody remembered my birthday. Let me
Look at
see
that.
who it's from. Let's see. This is special.
It's not from me.
Come on. Happy birthday. Aw, it's from my Sarah, my work wife. How sweet. Yay. My work wife, Sarah, sent me these. So sweet. I love her. Thank you, Sarah. I don't know what I would do without that woman. I swear, she is my legit work wife. So, super cool. I feel so spoiled now.
They're beautiful, too.
I know, and they're my favorite. Pink, I love it. Cool, very cool. But
good job, Sarah.
Good job. Aw. So, yes. I'm excited for the day. I'm excited for Salvation Army. I mean, can we talk for a second about how amazing the Muscatine Virtual Red Kettle is doing?
I'm telling you.
I mean, I don't like to get too competitive over this, but I do. I mean, I'm not. I'm just. You guys are doing. doing awesome.
Yeah, so right now, if you look at the online Red Kettle, there's like 19,120 bucks, I think, in it. But in reality, I think that once we add in the in-person donations that's come in for your virtual kettle, and your stint at the trailer for freezing for food that can be added to yours, I think we're gonna be over $20,000 in the virtual kettle. And I don't think there's any other Salvation Army in this eastern Iowa and central Illinois that has that much in there. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. And the people that have just taken on this new way of giving, knowing that it's tough in the physical kettles, it's just, it blows my mind. It makes me so just proud to be here.
Lily and Tara are doing the challenge. If you donate $25 to their virtual kettle,
$300 raised already for that.
Then Lily performs whatever. You get to request a song. Some people have
she
even
can
made
sing
requests.
too, y'all. She can sing.
She's a talented young woman. It sounds weird saying that. Lily should be just still a little tiny girl. But I'm sorry. Anyways, and Tara even belted out a tune for the Salvation. I mean, that takes a lot.
Did she?
Yes.
I didn't see that one.
Oh my gosh, come on.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna share it.
People are getting creative with how we can raise money for the Salvation Army, because the programming that happens there, the pantry, all of those things are just so important, and we need to make sure that they continue through the year.
I was online last night on Facebook Live. If you watch those Facebook Lives, let me tell you something. I don't mean to talk for an hour and a half on Facebook Live. Apparently I'm loquacious, which I didn't know what it meant. I had to look it up. It means you like to talk a lot. I can't deny that. So I'm doing this last night, and there's a friend of mine. He's like my best friend, like my brother. We got connected through Salvation Army Northern Michigan. And his aunt has donated like 2 or 3 times already to our virtual Red Kettle. Just because she appreciates so much the Salvation Army. And her mom and dad were huge supporters of Salvation Army. And so it just means a lot to me that there's folks in other parts of the country that are looking at Muscatine going, there's something worth investing in there.
That's cool.
The Salvation Army in Muscatine is a fertile organization to invest in, because people's lives really do change through the work of the Salvation Army and the great people we have that support us, that work with us, volunteers, our employees, our staff. So I'm just appreciative of those folks that don't even live in Muscatine and go, I like what's happening there. Let me give.
It's exciting, and it's exciting to share that excitement, and that happens through social media. I mean, thank goodness that we have that, especially this year, to be able to reach people who aren't out and about. But anyways, I mean, everybody's looking at me like, are you gonna wrap things up in the show or not? And I'm telling you, I am. So it's an important day. I'm excited to get into the kettle. I'm excited to raise some money.
I'm excited to get you up there. I'm excited. It's gonna be good.
So we have one more thing we have to do, because our amazing sponsor, Toyota Muscatine, What's in the Box, we have to do that before we go to the Red Kettle, because it's sitting right here next to me.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let me move this out of the way.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
All right. And you have to close your eyes, because it's up on the screen.
I'm gonna close my eyes. Here
don't
we
be
go.
trying to cheat.
I'm not.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, let me see. Well, it's not a ham, but it's wrapped up. And
'tis the season for a ham, though.
It is. Let's see. And it's, let me see. There's like some grooves in it. Oh, man, let me see.
Focus on the shape.
Is it festive?
And the day that I told you it was.
Your birthday?
No. National.
Oh, chocolate covered stuff day?
Yep. Chocolate. I think chocolate.
Chocolate. Oh, it's a big old Hershey Kiss, isn't it?
Yes. Yep.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
I love.
We love chocolate.
Let me tell you something. I could sit
big
here
old thing of chocolate
and eat this whole thing. So there was a story a long time ago, back when like 10 years ago. There was a guy. Very sad story. Let me just preface. Very sad story. There was a guy that worked for Hershey in Pennsylvania, and it was national news because the dude died by falling in the vat of chocolate. And I thought to myself, as a chocolate lover, if I had to die, That's how I want to go. It's just falling in Nevada chocolate.
Oh.
You know.
That is a sad
It's a very
story.
sad story, but as a chocolate lover, I was just like, man, I hope this guy loved chocolate, because otherwise, that's a way to go. It's a way to go.
All right, guys. Well, before we go out into the cold, because my brain's probably going to freeze up and I'll forget, I want to definitely, I mean, first of all, Hy-Vee, the Market Grill Express Studios, amazing sponsor of the show. I mean, that is how we bring you all of the great content, the platform for people to share their news, to share the good stuff that happens in Muscatine. And because of Hy-Vee, I'm telling you guys, you need to come to Hy-Vee and visit me in the Red Kettle. You need to purchase your chocolate covered anything. I don't care what it is that's your favorite, but Hy-Vee is such a big supporter of like literally everything in the community that it makes me proud to shop here.
Yep.
And
they're nice.
Yes.
The folks here are just,
they're so
Don
nice.
Vernier, like that's one of my favorite dudes in town. Phil, he's a board member of Salvation Army.
Oh,
Matt,
man.
Chad, Sherry.
Yep.
I mean, they're great people.
Yes, everybody here is friendly, and it's a pleasant place to be. I'm glad that we get to come here, and I get to see all these folks every morning. It's cool, and they're a sponsor of this show and help me to bring all the good stuff to you guys, to share the news of all the great things that are happening in Muscatine. Also, Toyota Muscatine, Lutheran Living, who bring us this day in history every day, and of course CBI. We're getting ready to use the aisle cam right now, the CBI aisle cam, to head out, not into an aisle, but into a freezing red kettle this morning. But seriously, it wouldn't be possible without all of our sponsors of the show, and so thank you very much to them. I hope you support those businesses who support our community every single day. So we're ready. We're gonna head out. I'm gonna get my coat on, and I'm gonna head out. Excited to see all of you.
You have hand warmers, right?
This morning.
Do you have hand warmers for your stay in the kettle?
I do not have hand.
Listen, so this is the thing, is while you're in the kettle, you can also educate folks about people in need. Homeless folks that live in tents during the wintertime or in their cars oftentimes look for like hand warmers or coats. Or so when I go up in the kettle, I go with very little, and I let folks know what I need, and there's other folks out there in need. It just kind of educates them. So if you have hand warmers in your vehicle or whatever, you know, bring them out for Ashley for her birthday.
Yes, I like to be warm. I feel like I'm not gonna be warm. Okay, so I'm gonna get my coat on really quick, guys, and we're gonna go to the Red Kettle. Sarah, thank you again. I love my work wife. She's the best. We are gonna go get bundled.
Oops, sorry, Chris.
Good.
Oh. Are we live? All right. Getting prepped, getting ready, getting all my warm gear. So you guys can't make fun of me when I climb up that ladder. I think I'm gonna look like a marshmallow man, but that's okay. I'm cool with that. I also brought some really fun hats to switch out throughout the day for your enjoyment, because entertaining you is important to me. And all right, they're getting cameras ready so that we can walk outside to the giant Red Kettle, where I will be spending the rest of the day until we hit our goal. I must say, I really really want to beat the Muscatine Police Department now, and my bestie of all the resty, Angela Schultz. It's competitive now, but it's competitive for a really good cause. And I love, when we're talking about it and when we're all in the same room, the sheriff's, department and the police department, and we're all chatting about the competition and the battle of the badges and best friends. And the real win at the end of the day will truly be our community, the whole county of Muscatine. The money that is raised will stay local and help local people who are our neighbors and friends and family, maybe even, to truly make a difference in someone's life. So I am excited to just be a tiny little part of making sure that they're cared for the rest of the year, because that's what we're doing with the Red Kettles, is making sure that those people, that there is a budget at Salvation Army to help people. All right. I feel like I should do a dance while we're waiting. I don't know, like a birthday dance. Is there such thing as a birthday dance? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm getting ants in my pants. I'm gonna start sweating because it's really nice and warm here at the Hy-Vee Market Grill Express. Cooper's laughing at me. He's just sitting there, just like, girl, you better just keep talking. All right, we're getting connected and ready to be mobile and head outside. All right. We ready? Are we set? It's happening. It's happening. We're going to climb up that big ladder and into so kettle. I'm ready for you guys to come and visit me today. I want you to stop and make a donation in the Red Kettle, and just every dollar that you donate into the Red Kettle is going to truly make a difference for our community, for the people who live here, the people who need just a little bit of extra help this holiday through the year. And there is no that I'd rather be than in the big Red Kettle on my birthday to help other people who just are near the community, excited to be a part of the Salvation Army. So thank you all so much for joining me this morning, and and I'll be here for the day until we reach our goal, and happy to do that. I'm excited to see all of you guys today out in front of Hy-Vee Muscatine. The hole's kind of small. There you go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Look at me getting donations already. Woohoo! So I'm going to be up here screaming at people at Hy-Vee all day and being cheerful. So I hope that I see all of you. Thank you so much for your donation. We're going to move that so it's a little bit easier for people once we get situated in the kettle. So how many people? I'm excited. We'll see you all later.